My son chose his real dad over me after I raised him for 13 years, but now he wants me back. When my ex-wife told me our son Noah wasn't mine after 13 years of marriage, I was completely devastated, but I decided to keep being his dad anyway. My ex immediately contacted Noah's biological father. This guy had been completely absent for over a decade, never paid a dime, never asked about Noah, never even sent a birthday card. But suddenly he wanted to play father when it was convenient. The change in Noah was instant and brutal. I went from being the dad who taught him to ride a bike to being the strict, boring one, while Bio-Dad became the weekend warrior who took him to theme parks and bought him expensive gaming setups. At 13, Noah sat me down in my own living room and delivered the crushing blow. "I don't want to see you anymore," he said, looking me dead in the eyes with zero emotion. "I want to spend time with my real father instead. Your rules are stupid, and he's way more fun than you'll ever be." I asked if I'd ever made him feel bad or unwanted, if there was something I could change. He just shrugged like I was bothering him and said my house rules were too strict compared to Bio-Dad's place, where he could stay up all night playing video games and eat junk food for breakfast. But I didn't give up easily. For 5 agonizing years, I kept trying to maintain some connection. I sent birthday cards that were returned to sender. I invited him to every major family event. My daughter's graduation, holiday dinners, summer barbecues. He'd either ignore me completely or send back brutal one-word responses through his sister like busy or can't. The absolute worst part came when he turned 18. Not only did he legally change his surname to match his bio father's, but he told me through my daughter that there wasn't room for me at his high school graduation because Bio-Dad's extended family was attending. That's when something inside me finally broke, and I accepted the harsh reality. I was done chasing someone who clearly despised having me in their life. I moved on, remarried an incredible woman who understood my pain, and we had a son together. 5 years of complete radio silence followed. I built an entirely new life, focused on the family members who genuinely wanted me around, and honestly found a peace I hadn't felt in years. No more rejection, no more wondering if today would be the day he'd finally call back. Then last Tuesday happened. My phone buzzed at 11 p.m. with an unknown local number. Against my better judgment, I answered. It was Noah, and he was sobbing so hard I could barely understand him. Turns out his precious bio-dad had gotten married to a 28-year-old woman who gave him an ultimatum. Choose between maintaining a relationship with Noah or keeping her happy. Bio-Dad chose his new trophy wife without a second thought, telling Noah he needed to focus on his new family now, and maybe they could reconnect when things settle down. Just like that, Noah was discarded like yesterday's garbage by the man he'd chosen over me. "I'm so sorry," he cried into the phone, his voice breaking. "I made such a huge mistake. I was young and stupid. I want you back in my life. Can we please start over? I really need my dad right now." I listened to him sob about feeling abandoned and completely alone. Part of me, the part that still remembered tucking him in every night, wanted to comfort him like I used to when he was scared of thunderstorms. But then I remembered all those ignored phone calls, all those returned birthday gifts, that legally changed last name, being excluded from his graduation, 5 years of treating me like I was dead. So I took a deep breath and said the words I'd been unconsciously preparing for years. "Noah, I'm genuinely sorry that happened to you, but I'm not interested in being your backup dad anymore. I'm not a pair of old gloves you only think about and reach for when the weather gets cold." The silence on the other end was absolutely deafening.